Hi folks, so I've been going for about a half hour out here at this beautiful church. It was built, this part was built in like the 1960s and the part over there was built in like 1930. So I dug a cap gun so far and I've had no silver, but I've done a cap gun, and then I just got an 89, which is like a clad quarter, and it's a Susan B. Anthony dollar. Sorry about the wind, it's kind of loud, but that's really cool. 1979, wow. That's neat. All right, well, we'll keep going and I'll let you know what we find. Stay tuned.
So here is that beautiful Susan B. Anthony $1 coin all cleaned up. And you got Susan B. Anthony on the front. It's from 1979. It was minted in Denver, as you can see over there. Then on the back, it has the eagle, and that says $1. And this is the first Susan B. Anthony dollar that I have ever found in my 8 or 9 years of metal detecting. So, gorgeous find there. Happy to have it. Stay tuned.
Hi folks, so we're back. It's been about 2 hours since I've gotten anything. I've just been working around here. Sorry about the wind, but we're in the very front part of the church here. And I just went down on an 88, about 3 or 4 inches deep here, and we got our first silver. Yes, sir. That's very exciting. I'm glad I didn't hit it. Let's get a date. 1941. Wow, that might predate this church. All right, well, we're definitely going to keep going after that, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
So here is the first silver of that property all cleaned up. And this was found on the very end of the new part of the big church. And now the big church was built, that part was built in 1945, I believe, and the part on the other end was built around the 60s. So this coin is a 1941 Washington quarter, no mint mark, so Philadelphia. And yeah, it's got some pretty decent wear on it, so I assume it was dropped in the 50s or 60s maybe, but it's hard to tell. Oh, and by the way, spoiler alert, this is the first of many to come. So make sure you stay tuned.
Hi folks, so we're back. It's a new day and it's a very cold day. It's like 29. And this piece of the church right here, the big church is on the other side of the street on the same side. And this little church right here is built in 1939. And I got about an 89 to a 90, about 5 inches deep. And I got down here and I flipped the plug. Take a look. Silver. It's down there a good ways too. Let's pull it out and see if it's a rosy or a merc or what it is. Let's take a look. Beautiful. It's a rosy. 1964, last year. All right, I will definitely take it because it's silver. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
So here is the second silver of the property all cleaned up. It is a 1964 rosy dime, and it is in absolutely beautiful condition. It was dropped very, very close to after when it was minted. But anyways, it's from Denver, and yeah, very good details on it. Was not dropped very long after it was minted. And trust me, there was many more to come. Stay tuned.
Hi folks, so my apology about the wind, but we're back at it here. It is Friday, March the 13th, and we're out here at a beautiful church that was built in the 1930s. And I just got about a 91, and it was about 6 inches deep, and I just popped the plug. Take a look. Silver. Let's see what it is together. Pull it out very carefully, of course. It's just a rosy dime. It's definitely silver though. Let's see the date. 1964. So it's just a baby, but I will definitely take silver. All right, let's keep going. Stay tuned.
Alrighty then. So here's that 1964 rosy dime all cleaned up. And just for future reference, if you ever see these markings on my coin packages, this stands for United States, and then this is like the number. So this is like number 79 in my collection. They're all numbered. But the 1964 cleaned up pretty nice. It's a 1964 Denver mint. Very basic, run-of-the-mill. I mean, they made like 5 million of these. So yeah, nothing special, just a baby. On with the show.
Hey everybody. So I'm doing the churching in here. Sorry, I'm sorry it's so quiet. There's somebody walking up from their car there. But anyways, I just got down here about 6 inches. It's another silver coin. Unbelievable. This is the second one in like a half hour. It's just a Washington, but still 1946. Wow, that is awesome. All right, let's keep going. See if we can get any more. Stay tuned.
So here is that 1946 Washington quarter, all cleaned up and looking nice. Yeah, very beautiful coin. Silver always comes out of the ground looking great. It's no mint. A mint mark would normally be right there below the wreath. So no mint mark, but nonetheless, a beautiful coin and another silver. Stay tuned.
Hi folks, so We're back. It's a couple days later. I think it's Monday now today. And we're back at this old church again, and just got about 4 inches down here, and I think we just popped out another silver. Unbelievable. This would be number 5 from here if it is. Let's see. Yep, it's silver. See how old. 1938. Oh my gosh. I should not have wiped that. That's in amazing condition. All right, I'm gonna get this home and get it cleaned up. Stay tuned.
Alrighty then, so here's that absolutely gorgeous 1938 Washington quarter that I pulled out there. But anyways, yeah, it's a 1938. It's in beautiful condition. So it's one of the best 30s coins I think I've ever pulled out. It's got no mint, but this is actually a semi-key date in the Washington quarters. I looked it up, and it's worth about $16, believe it or not, which is an insane amount for a Washington quarter, because generally these are worth $4 or $5. So anyways, very, very good silver coin, the best one I pulled out here, and stay tuned for more.
Hi folks. So we haven't been here any longer than like 15 minutes or so, and take a look here. It was getting a 91 about 6 inches, and got a dime. This is number 6 out of here, by the way. Let's see what it is. Is it a Rosie or a Merc? It's a Rosie. See the date on it. 1953. All right, I'll definitely take silver any day. Stay tuned.
Sorry about having y'all flipped upside down in that last clip. I didn't realize that y'all were flipped upside down until I got home. But anyways, here's that 1953 Silver Rosie cleaned up. Cleaned up beautiful, as always. Denver mint mark on that coin. So anyways, just another standard run-of-the-mill coin. Worth a couple bucks, but hey, who's counting?
Hi folks, we just did something I've never done before. I just dug a silver dime right over there, and I walked this strip. Here's another one. Back to back, baby. Ooh, this one's a Merc. Take a look. Oh, it's in good shape. 1944. Oh, beautiful. All right, make sure y'all stay tuned. I think there's going to be more.
So this is something that I've never done before. This was the last coin that I had dug up there, and I literally had walked a straight line, like right across, and 30, 40 seconds later, I hit another silver dime. I've never dug silvers back to back before, so that was pretty cool. But anyways, here's the 1944 cleaned up. Merc dimes hold up pretty well on the ground, depending on their age. If they're from more of the teens, then, they tend to be more worn around the edges. But this one's very sharp. It's got a Denver mint mark down there, as you can see. So, anyways, yeah, and there was a lot more, so stay tuned.
Hi folks, so I just had a little bit of an unexpected one. So we're out front of the main church right now, and there's a door right there that goes into the church, right? So there's like a pathway that goes from that door, goes all the way here, and right out to the side we have a nice ammunition shelf. Awesome, that's a good thing to find in front of a church. Looks like a big rifle round of some kind. All right, well that's a little disturbing, but I'll definitely take it. Stay tuned.
Alright, so this one has a little bit of an interesting story behind it. When I originally found this, I thought that this was, a regular rifle, your run-of-the-mill rifle shell that you'd, hunt, target, shoot with, that kind of thing. But then I got to thinking, it's right outside of the main church door, and it's off to the side, and I actually figured out what this was through a little help with my family. But anyways, the markings on the top don't really indicate much. I don't really know what they indicate. But you can see these lines up at the top right here. And that indicates that this was a blank. And what this was used for, it's called a 21 gun salute. And it is the procession of a funeral for a soldier. So somebody who was in the military service that died, they would have shot off 21 rounds for their funeral. So anyways, that's what that's from, because they host a lot of funerals at that church. So that's exactly what that's from. So not originally what I thought, but nonetheless, a very cool find. Stay tuned. There was a lot more.
Hi folks, so I've been scanning around here for about 5-6 minutes, and I haven't gotten one signal, and I was like, man, is this place really hunted out? And I came through here, and there's a quote that says never hunted out, and I got like an 83, 84 that was about 7 inches deep. Looky, looky, way from down there. I think it's another Merc. Unbelievable. That's number 8 from this property, by the way, just keep in mind. 1943. All right, I'll definitely take it. Stay tuned.
So here's that beautiful 1943 Mercury dime you just saw me pull out there. Beautiful coin. Absolutely no wear on it. No mint. But yeah, anyways, just another very basic standard coin, but I will definitely take it. And no, it was not even close to being hunted out.
Today is just unbelievable. Now look at this. I'm right by like the church kind of thing, and I'm over here and I got like a 63, a couple inches down, and I plop it out. It's a live bullet. I mean, I don't know what in the world was going on here back in the day, but live bullet, the primer's not even struck yet. All right, well, we'll keep going, see if we can find anything else interesting. Stay tuned.
So here's that live bullet all cleaned up, and as I thought and knew when I took it out of the hole, it is unfired. You can see the primer there, unstricken, and the bullet still on the top. So, and this would definitely not be used in any kind of funeral procession or anything like that, and it's quite a bit older than the church. But anyways, it says Peters on the top, and then it says 38 Colt NP, and I think that the NP stands for New Peters. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, this would have been shot out of a 38 handgun, and this is from like the 1920s, I believe. So this is like back before the church was built, when it was some kind of lot or even possibly a farm. I'm not really sure what that land was before the church got there because, well, that was before my time. But anyways, stay tuned because there was more. So sorry about this. I actually just finished shooting the wrap-up for the video, and I forgot to include the wheat cents. So these are just the Wheaties, keep in mind. There's 9 of them, 1955, 1937, 1956, 1956, 1955, 1944, 1944, 1946, and 1945. And these are only the wheats. So the board is coming up right now. Alrighty then, so here's the board for today, and this is like the best hunt I have ever seen, I think. There is so much stuff, so much silver, so much variety. I mean, it's really unbelievable. So I'm going to start over here. This is off of a bicycle. It says Vista, or Vista, however you want to pronounce it. It's off of a bike from the mid-1960s from what I found on the internet. This is the bottom to a letter, but it has brand names all over the back. It says Unitype. And this was an old church letter, like mid-40s, so definitely went to the church. This thing is a little bit of a mystery item that I kind of need you guys' help on identifying. It has this very crude lines on the side. Has a gap right there. And then on the inside, it has like this porcelain-type ring. And it would sit like this, and I think it was like a candle holder, like a candlestick would go in there. So any opinion on that is greatly appreciated. And then got the rifle and the pistol that you already saw. And now moving over here, we have 5 of these Boy Scout neckerchief things. And this place actually served as a Boy Scout post and still is since like the 1950s. So that explains all of these. Then, you know, you have the flower tag. Got to find one of those everywhere you go. A little piece to finger cuffs. Little adornment off of some kind of wood. A key. A no cash value Eagle token. I got 2 Hot Wheels cars. One of these is very modern, this one. It's a Nissan Silva, very modern. And then this one is a just a regular Hot Wheels, doesn't say what it is. It's from 1993, so very gorgeous there. And then we have $23 in change, which is just ridiculous. I mean, that is the most change I've ever found in one location before. An entire roll of quarters, a half roll of quarters, an entire roll of dimes, an entire roll of pennies, and a half a roll of nickels. And then you have some other change that couldn't fit in the rolls here, but unbelievable. Moving down here now, we have 3 of the same Ford pens. I can't figure out why there's 3 of them in the same lawn, but, you know, weird things happen. And then we have the second almost complete cap gun I've ever found. It had the piece of the grip where the Longhorn is, part of the handle, and the actual gun itself. It is a Texan Junior cap gun. It would take roll caps. They go up here. I don't think it's going to open for me right now. I'll try, but yeah, it's not going to open for me. But anyways, yeah, very neat cap gun. Late 1950s, early 1960s. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece of history. And now for the center. The best stuff. So this is the 1979 $1 Susan B. Anthony y'all saw me pull out. Beautiful coin. Happy to have it. And then, for the most silver I've ever found at one location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of silver. 8. So I'm going to go through them again real quick. There's a 1943 mercury dime, a 1953 rosy dime, a 1964 rosy dime, a 1938 silver quarter, which is a key date, a 1946 silver quarter, a 1941 silver quarter, a 1944 mercury dime, and a 1964 rosy dime once again. So the board for today is absolutely amazing. One of the best hunts I've ever seen metal detecting. I mean, I'm blown away. So hopefully the hunts in the future are just as good as this. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, be safe, happy hunting, and God bless.